The process to decide the next Pope will soon get underway. 3 cardinals from the UK will be among those who get to decide or could even be chosen for the role themselves, although that's unlikely. I'll show you the process just because the Sun newspaper has put a graphic together very helpfully for us. How is a new Pope elected? There we go. So they talk about the sed vacanti, the seat is vacant. That's the Italian, the Latin. The conclave begins all around the Vatican City. They stay in a place called St. Martha's House. And they go via St. Peter's Square, these cardinals, into the Basilica, into the Sistine Chapel with the famous Michelangelo paintings. They are sworn to secrecy. They could be excommunicated if they leak anything. At this very moment, we gather the Sistine Chapel is being swept for listening devices. Then you get the voting process. They keep voting until they find a winner. It's taken in the past up to 2 years. This won't happen now. They've shortened the process. You vote up to 4 times a day. Each cardinal writes the name of their chosen candidate on a ballot paper. They're checked. After each round of voting, essentially the last place person is knocked out and the ballots are burnt in a stove. When they're burnt, if the smoke is black, it means we're not there yet. If it's white, they do something with a second oven to create white smoke, and that means we've got there. They've got the required majority. The person is asked if they accept the role, and they then immediately become Pope, and they then have to select a papal name. Then you get the white smoke and the announcement, Habemus Papam, we have got a Pope. That's it.
Habemus Papam.
Habemus Papam. And I don't know if you've seen the film Conclave.
Yes.
Yeah, now, obviously fictional, but and there it is. It did give you a sense of the grandeur of it. All of these cardinals, all in red, all in the Sistine Chapel, with the amazing paintings, the murals, painting on the ceiling. What do you call a painting on a ceiling, Reem, if it's not a mural?
I don't know. A ceiling that looks pretty.
It must have a special name.
It must do. It does sort of suggest the grandeur of it. I think you're right, Jeremy. But also the seriousness of the entire process and how much it matters to so many people. I mean, Catholicism, unlike other religions, still has an elected leader. I mean, you don't have that in Islam. You obviously, I suppose, in the Church of England, we have a sort of the head of the Church of England, which is the monarch. So we don't really have this in the same way. So it is really interesting, of course, for so many Catholics across the world to kind of look towards one particular person in modern day.
Yeah, and I think I always used to, I'm not a Catholic, it used to sort of be a bit, seems silly to me that they appoint a person. But then you think if there's a God and if there's a big religion, then why wouldn't God be in touch with that person and give them guidance if God exists? You know, so maybe the Pope is a special person.
Well, I suppose the idea is, the fact that all of these people are voting in order to get that person there. The idea is that God will instill in them the person that he sort of chooses. I've got to say, I mean, I personally don't believe it at all, but I do think that it is very, very important to those that do.